Okay, part two. Creating the tennis game. Dun, 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 dun. Okie dokie. Sorry. Okay, I'm ready. So testing this drawing thing. Just quickly tested this. Now I can draw the ball like that, rotated, a little bit rotated. So now I'm gonna move the mouse, and I'm gonna just test that it works. I'm gonna move the mouse and rotate that. So when I'm moving the mouse, yeah, when I'm moving the mouse, I will rotate rotate that ball. Let's see if it's rotating. I think it will, but yeah. So I'm gonna increase that pos value by 1, and I'm gonna rotate that ball accordingly. So where is that ball angle? Where's the ball angle? Here's the ball angle. Okay, so I should simply put it there, and then I need to say that, obviously I can say here that, well, I don't need to worry about a 360 angle. Just see if it's rotating it. Why it stopped? It looks like it rotated a little bit. Oh, because I don't have the invalidate update there. That's why. I need to update the window after I move the mouse. There you go. Okay. Aha. There is your rotation. It works pretty well. Okie dokie. So now I'm gonna put that thing. I'm gonna put that thing into ball class. I'm gonna put that there for now. I was just testing it here. I was testing it here in the main window, but I'm gonna do the rotation in the ball class, so all balls know how to rotate themselves. This might be a global function in the future how to rotate any image, but I'm gonna put it for now in the ball section. Actually I might rotate any. I might want to rotate any shape, isn't it? Like a rectangle also, isn't it? Rotate rectangle. That's another story. To rotate rectangle. Where do I need to put that? It could be. It's better to be a. Yeah, I know what it needs to be. I think it needs to be a global function, to be honest with you. So it's not linked to the ball alone. It can be used for any shape, any image. You can rotate anything. So I don't want to put it in a ball class because only ball can rotate, right? So let's everybody be able to rotate. So I'm gonna create a class called global functions. Global functions. So global something like I normally call it global functions. Maybe I can call it global functions. How about that? And I think it needs I don't know if it needs a CPP file. Let's see. Anyway, I'm gonna create a nice function. Okay, I'm gonna create a nice function for this rotation. That's a challenge. Okay, so I'm gonna call it void rotate. I don't know if it needs to have anything. We are just rotating, so let's see if it needs some other name. Let's see if it needs to have another name. Anyway, let's start this thingu. Okay, well, it needs to have a lot of these. So this is the section which is rotating. Okay, so this is the section which works at the moment. It's rotating that image. Okie dokie, so I need to pass this image first of all. I need to pass the image as a, yeah, they all are parameters, so we're gonna pass them by reference. It can't see that. I need to include the project file, which is the PCH. Okay. Not enough. Why? Why is that not enough? Because it is. Visual Studio is slow. The red is gone. It's just slow. So this PHP, I installed this GDI Plus. This is the new graphical library for drawing, so you can rotate and everything. So I installed this one here, and actually the way I installed it is that you need to create in a application file. You need to put these two in application file, and then you need to initialize it. Where is it? Yeah, you need to do this one here. Init instance, initialize the graphic library, and then in the exit instance need to destroy that here, shut down. Okay, so that's how you install it, and then we can use it. So where is that? Okay, so we are passing the image, then we need to pass the other one, which is bitmap. We need to pass the bitmap. Yeah, it will be faster. We could always create a bitmap obviously from the scratch, but I think it's faster to I think it's faster to always create it only once, and then you keep passing that bitmap. We will draw into the bitmap. So this is the bitmap where we're gonna draw everything. So let that be fixed, and then we're gonna pass that graphics as well. No, we don't need to pass that graphics. Actually, I only pass these two from outside, and then this graphics I will create it always temporary here, quickly here, like that. Yeah. No, so bitmap, maybe bitmap like that. Bitmap. Guess what? I'm gonna call it bitmap. So we create this graphics. I'm gonna call it graphics. I don't like G graphics. Okay. So this is definitely a quick thing to do. So this is fast for sure. And now we need to pass the widget. Now this is the question that are we gonna, because it's gonna rotate from the middle of the no, actually we can, that's a good question. We are rotating according to what point? Are we rotating from according to middle point or middle point of the, I think it needs to be optional. Okay, needs to be optional. Yes, I think so. So the default value, we are rotating by default according to the middle point of the bitmap, middle point of the image. I mean, sorry. And yeah, but if somebody wants to rotate according to other place, they can tell here. So by default, we are rotating by the middle point of the image. Like if you have a ball, the ball is taking the whole bitmap, so you want to rotate from according to the middle of the bitmap then. So how do I pass that? That's a good question. How to make it optional, this widget. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the rotation point. Is it in the middle, or how do they call it? How do they call it? Let me Google about that. How do they call it in English, that point? Is it a rotation point, or? I'm gonna Google about that. So I'm gonna copy that function and Google that. What is that middle point called? That's the same. Rotation axis. What is that called? Rotation origin. Rotation origin. How do you call that? Rotation. Is it origin? Or how do you call that? Rotation point. Is it rotation point? Rotation coordinate. Rotation coordinate. Axis. Rotation according to rotation point. Rotation about the point. how to rotate. Rotation point. How do you call that? Rotation point. Okay, I'm gonna call it rotation point. It's easy to change later. Why do I waste time? Why do I waste time for this? Okay, so it's called rotation point. But now I need to think how I make it optional. I think I might need to use the optional word here because rotate doesn't need to be an optional. I think it needs to be an optional. Yes, because we can't calculate that value here. I think it probably needs to be an optional in this case. So optional, and then I'm gonna put here std optional int and rotation that point. Am I gonna use a C point here? Am I gonna use C point, MFC C point here or not? It's gonna be integer point. Yeah, it's gonna be integer point. We are doing MFC here anyway, so I might just use C point here. C point. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna just use int. I'm just gonna let me just do this int. So rotation point x. Why is it not like that? Why is it not like that? Rotation point. Are you kidding me? This doesn't have what? Who changed this? Who changed this? Who changed this? I had it like this before. Who changed this? Maybe I changed it. Is it okay now? Come on. Yeah. I don't know who changed that because I had that setting definitely, but anyway. So rotation Y. And then yeah. So they are optional. And I'm gonna put here is it STD? Is it STD null optional? Null optional, yeah, like that. And then also optional like that. So this goes, yeah. Okay, those are optional values. Optional values, and let me just now here deal with those straight away. Right. So we're gonna calculate them like this, right? I'm gonna copy that code because okay, so we do something like this. Okay, so I need to do if here. If the rotation x has not been given, if this value has not been passed, we will use the default value, which is the middle of the bitmap. So that will be image get widget divided by 2, isn't it? Yeah, divided by 2. Yeah, divided by 2. Do I need to use that widget many times? I think I need to use that. Yeah, so I'm gonna create constants here straight away. Const actually I'm gonna do this one actually. Here const int. So we're gonna use that width many times here, so but it's actually image width and image height. Yeah, image height, image width. Okay, cool. So now I can use this width value here. Rotation point is half of that. We are rotating by default. We are rotating according to the middle point of the picture. And let's do the other one as well. Gonna be the height. So y. If the y is not given, we will use the default point, which is the height divided by 2. Save. Okay. Next step. So now we have the rotation point calculated. Then next, what we need to do here is that we need to. I'm not using those. We need to do this line here. Slowly but surely. So we need to translate. We need to move the origin of the operations. This is be the origin. So it's gonna be the width divided by 2, which is this one. This one. Move the origin. Yeah, move the origin. Sorry. Move the origin, and now we need to use this graphics here. We are moving the origin to the middle. No, we just calculated it here. Sorry. We are not going to the middle always. We are going to this point, which we just calculated here. So it's an optional, so you need to put the star there, and then you're gonna put here like that. Okay, so that's done. So now the origin is in the middle of the is in at this point. So and then we're gonna rotate. Okay, gonna rotate, and so and I need to put the angle here, so I'm gonna put the angle here, double, actually real, yeah, sorry, I'm gonna use what? I'm gonna use double here. Okay, so I'm gonna use double here, so I'm gonna say that angle, the rotation angle. Then I'm just gonna pass it there. Yeah. Okay. And then we need to draw it on a bitmap. Okay, this is the difficult part. So it needs to be how is this gonna be? Draw image. The image contains. Yeah, the image contains. The image contains the ball, and we're gonna rotate it. We're gonna draw it there. -50. Yeah, I think it's I'm just gonna do the widget now here this time, so it's gonna be minus widget divided by 2 minus height divided by 2 something like that. Well, this doesn't work in all cases, but it works for the ball at the moment. When I need to use this for other other shapes, I need to double check this logic here. So this needs to be the width of the image, so height. Okay. Sorry. And now sorry. The next thing, and then lastly, there is the GR we need to draw. That's when we need to draw it. The GR is, what is that? GR graphics. There's another graphics there. Oh yeah, it's this one. That's where we're gonna draw. So maybe I put it here. That's where we're gonna draw. How do I call this? Graphics. Draw graphics. Graphics context. Draw target. Draw. How do I call this? Draw. Render. Draw. Target. Source target. Draw. Draw graphics. That's where we're gonna draw that. How do I call that? Anyway, it's gonna be like this. Gonna remove all of that. Okay, so and so it's gonna be that draw image, and the bitmap is this one. 0, 0. Yeah, I need to change that name later, but okay. Graphics target, graphics target, graphics to draw, graphics to draw. So okay, so that's the function. I think this needs to be inline. Inline function. Okay, so bitmap, put there. Okie dokie. So let me use this function. Let's see if it works. So I'm gonna put that I'm gonna call that. Yeah. Okay. So now to start doing this, I need to create in a ball. There is the image, so we need to have an image. Then we need to have a bitmap. We need to have the bitmap. Okay, so there's the image. There's the image. That's a good question. How to do that? Maybe I need to create. Yeah. Okay. I already I'm just gonna create them as a unique pointers, all of those. So std unique pointer. Okay, like a pointer. And now I think I'm gonna do it here equals to std make unique, and then we're gonna create the unique thing, this one, GDI plus, and then we're gonna pass the file name. Yeah, the file name goes there. Yeah. The file name goes there. Yeah, so we are creating the GDI object here. Why is this complaining here? Image. Oh, because I was, because I was doing it here, so I changed the logic. Yeah, okay. So now next thing I need to do is that I will need to create that. We go back to the view. So I need to have this image. Then I need to have this bitmap also. I need to have that bitmap. So another unique pointer, and it's gonna be the bitmap. Where to draw, I guess. Let's try this. So so bitmap where the drawing is done contains the image of this ball. Okay, so okay, and then the bitmap needs to be initialized here in a similar way. So the bitmap will be like that, and then what do we need to pass? It's the size. Okay, the size arguments. Okay, the size arguments. So we need to pass the size arguments here. Okay, so yeah, so here we are creating the image. So we now need to get the image size values from there, right? It's a pointer, so yeah. So we will create the image, then we will create a bitmap for the drawing, which needs to have the same size as the image. That's why creating the same size bitmap. Okay, and now we need to render that thing. No, we have that global function. We have that global function to do that. Somebody's contacting me. Somebody's asking me to do some work. I say okay. Okay, so sorry for this, my Skype is messaging me. Okay, so now let's now what is that? Okies. So okie dokie. So now I can call the global functions. Where's the global functions? global functions. Okay, when I'm rendering, I need to call the global functions function rotate. Sorry. So rotate, and then we need to start passing those values. So angle. Okay, so the ball needs to have a variable called angle, I guess. Double angle. Rotation angle. Initialize it by 0. Okis dokis. Right. And okay, now this is an interesting question. How are we gonna rotate the ball? And when? Who is telling how much we rotate the ball? Well, that's some kind of logic which needs to be taught later. We don't know at the moment. Maybe I just create a okay. Maybe I could do so that okay, if the ball is rotating clockwise, okay, let's say that the ball is always rotating clockwise or counterclockwise, right? So if it's rotating clockwise, we have the rotation speed, isn't it? We have a rotation speed. So there are two things: which direction we are rotating and how quickly we are rotating, right? So in order to do that, I think we need to create an enum class, which we can call rotation direction. I don't know if we really need to do this, but clockwise, counterclockwise, course. How is that English word? How do I need to? Is that word counterclockwise? Is that one word, or how is that? Counterclockwise. Oh, it's one word. Oh, okay. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Okay. Then like this. Okay, so now the rotation direction. Okay, so now we can say here that set rotation, and now we can pass two values. We have the rotation angle, we have rotation speed. It's getting complicated. M rotation speed. Okay. That's 0, I guess, at the beginning. And then we're gonna have third one, rotation direction. Okay. And that's gonna be called like that. Any good default values? Maybe clockwise. How about that? The clockwise by default. Okay, so now this function can set those things. So which one is changing more often? Is it the speed or the? I think the speed. They both can change, isn't it? They both can. There's no favorite really here. They both can change. Yeah, any of them can change easily, isn't it? So yeah, because you're hitting the ball, then you're hitting the ball another way, then it's spinning another way around, and then the speed keeps changing all the time, isn't it? So maybe I should create two functions, to be honest with you. Yeah, I guess I need to change. Yeah, because yeah, Let me just create two different functions, why not? So set rotation speed. Why would I combine them? There's no reason to combine them really. And so set rotation speed, and that will be that. Set rotation speed. Okay, and then we have another function which is going to be called set rotation direction. I guess we need to have the getters as well. Rotation direction. Okay. And now let's start doing this. So okie dokie, so now let's go here and see how we need to do this. Okay, so the angle, rotation angle. Aha, but the angle is calculated, isn't it? Oh, rotation angle. Yeah, this is the current rotation angle. Yeah, this is the current rotation angle. Yeah, we need to calculate that. We need to calculate it here. Angle is plus equals to we need to check. Okay. Yeah, okay. So it's a rotation speed multiplied by multiplied by, and then we can do here kind of trick here that we look at the direction. If the direction is clockwise, then it's 1, otherwise it's -1. Wait a second. Rotate. Is it like that? Okay. Rotation angle. How does it go? So if the rotation, let's say that we have 40 degrees, and we go clockwise, then it becomes 45 degrees because of the plus. If it's from the current angle it goes clockwise or counterclockwise from the current angle. Yeah. Okay, so And the second one is the graphics to draw. Okay, so I put the graphics there, which is, where is that? Ah, that's ah, yeah, that's the graphics. Oh, so that's one. That will be this one. I see. I see. Render. I need to change this. I need to change this probably. We can't see that how it works. Flicker free. Aha, yeah, I need to do something like this, yeah. Yeah, I'll try this way. So I need to create the drawing context here. So now I can pass that there. And then next one is the image. The image will be this one. The next one is the bitmap. That's the bitmap. Next one is rotation. Okay, so it's gonna be middle for the ball. It's the middle point, so I don't pass those. Okay, yeah, that's done now. Okie dokie. So let's see if it works. I'm gonna now call this from here. And remove this section. This works, so I'm gonna say this works just for testing purposes. This works, and yeah. Okay, so let's see what happens. But okay, I'm just gonna run it first. Does it work at all? Do we see the ball? Do we still see the ball? Do we still see the ball? And aha, the ball is there. It's a little bit big. Ball is there, but a little bit big. It's too big. Now I need to go and check that thing. Rotate. How do I change that size? Smaller. Can I do it here? Probably 100. What happened? Is it still working? Oh, what is that other ball there? 2 balls. Where does the other ball come from? Render. Ball render. does the other ball come from? The rotate. Draw image. Draw image. Translate. Why is it doing that? Where do I call that twice? Oh, I know. It's this one here. Position. Okay, so it's there. Yeah, I think it's smaller now. I just test it. It works. Just gonna put here angle 30 angle. See if it still works. Okay. Now can I change the position? Can I put here 100, 400? I hope yes. Yeah, it works. Good. Okay. I think it kind of works. I think it works. If I put here 10, 10, 10, 10. Yeah, it looks like 10, 10, yeah. Okay. Okay. So, keeping that much, so we need to pass the point and the size here as well. So the position and the size, so I'm gonna pass those two things. The position and the size. Position and the size. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just put them here somehow. Yeah, just put int x, int y, int size x, int size, int width, int height. Yep. There we go, and then I can push that next line. Yeah, so like that. Okay. So now we can pass them. Yeah, these ones. Like that. Okay. It's just slow. Why is it complaining? Oh, because of that. Yeah. Okay, so now let me put the timer on. Yeah, I put the timer on now. And let's see if it still works. Doesn't work. Okay, so maybe did I comment it out, the timer? What am I doing in the timer? Update time elapsed. Update time elapsed. Okay. Render. What am I doing in the time? Okay, so update. So let me check what's happening here. The dot here. Okay. Dot here. Okay, yeah, it is. The value is big. So why is it not doing that? Oh, I think I did not finish the. Yeah, here. I forgot to put those values here. Yeah, that's why it doesn't do anything. Okay, how about now? Oh, there you go. Okay, so it still works. Okay, so let's put it now spinning. Let's put it spinning. That's interesting, isn't it? Let me put it spinning now. Let me make it to spin. How do I do that? Set rotation speed. Okay, so I'm gonna now initialize the ball when we start. Where is the initialization section? Set direction. How about I can do it here. So set rotation speed. I don't know. I really don't know, but let's say, for example, 2 degrees, and then okay, that's enough, isn't it? So now, is that gonna? Let me just double check that. Oh, this needs to happen actually in an update. Sorry. This rotation, I think this rotation needs to be happening. This rotation needs to happen. Yeah, this needs to be happening in the update actually. Yeah. we are rotating in update function. And okay. Okay, let's start. Let's check how it goes now. So oh, it's not rotating. Why is that? I have to check this value. No, equals. So I'm gonna put the breakpoint there. Breakpoint there. Maybe there's some kind of mistake. Okay, let me check what's happening here. Rotation angle. Oh, I know why. Because I forgot again. I'm always rotating 30 degrees, so I forgot to put that angle there. I think it works now. Yeah. So let's try again. Well, it's rotated. Oh, because I know, because I put it in the wrong. Yeah, I put it in the wrong place. Yeah, it is working. It is working. I just need to put it here in the start. When I press the start button, I need to start rotating that. Oh, cool. It all works actually. So, yeah, there you go. No, let's do it again. Okay, here we go. My computer is... It's because my computer is struggling for some reason. I don't know what's happening here now. Maybe it's the... Yeah, it's rotating, isn't it? And if I put it like... Let's make it double rotation. Okay, I'm getting excited. And put 4 times more rotation. You see. Now it's rotating. Yeah, seems to be a good start for the rotation. Yeah. Okay, okie dokie. So we got the rotation working for the ball, and I think I'm gonna have a break now. I don't know if I'm gonna continue. Maybe I continue later today, but I'm gonna have a break now. So this is the end of the part. We got the ball rotating. So bye bye.